Hello, everyone. I hope everyone is having a beautiful day. I hope everyone is doing well. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you. So today's pick a card is going to be, what message do you guys want to give you right now? Like, what is the spiritual guidance that you need to hear right now in this moment? I don't know who this is for, but this message has been very persistent since I clicked play. So, again, you guys, take it if it resonates. But, okay, before I give this message, I want to say if you're not part of this community and you wish to be, definitely subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you get notified every time I upload any new videos. All my information, timestamps, TikTok, Instagram, website, all of that good stuff is always in the description box below. So the message is, I don't know who here is was about to do something was about to do something on their computer. I don't know. It feels like this is like a project or something, like a book, or you're writing, or is it homework? I don't know, but it's something on your computer, or you were about to apply for a job. But you're like, nah, I won't get hired anyways. Like, I don't know who this is, or you were going to respond to an email. There's something you were going to do on your computer, and it feels like it's important. And your guides are saying, get yourself off the sofa, get up from the sofa, and go and turn on your computer. I don't know who this is for, but your guides are like, get up, go turn on that computer. Continue writing, continue, filling that application out. I don't know if this is for school. I don't know if this is for a job. I don't know what application this is for, but they're saying a scholarship of some sort, but they're saying get off the sofa or get off the bed. I don't know, but I'm seeing a sofa. And they're saying go and apply. Go and do what you were doing. Okay, there's a lot of energy here backing you up. Or if you're working on a project of some sort, they're saying get up and go do it. Go finish it. Okay, go finish it. It's okay. Sorry, you guys, that was just very random, but as soon as I sat down, they just kept giving me that message. So I don't know who is it for, but there you go. And whoever your guides are and whoever you are, you have guides that are not letting you cut any slack. They're on top of you and they're like, get going. So let's see. We have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. So let's start with pile number 1. Remember that all of these are general readings. They are timeless. Whenever you come across this video, that is when you were meant to hear the spiritual guidance that wants to come through today through this pick a card. Timestamps, all of that is always in the description box below. So with that being said, let's get started with pile number 1. Okay, let's see. What is your guidance? The Knight of Water. Okay, so pile number 1. The Knight of Water, he is passionate, right? He is a loving knight. He has a lot of love. He's in love with the idea of love. He believes in fairy tales. He wears his heart on a sleeve. And, believes in the impossible here with this horse and the unicorn here, okay? But what I'm getting here from your guides is we need to bring it back down. I don't know what this is, but they're saying bring it back down. Center yourself, ground yourself a little bit. For a lot of you, it's like you have so many ideas. Your guides are saying you have so many ideas, but they're saying we need to move these ideas that you have with the Knight of Water and bring them down to the Queen of Air. It's like you can't, I don't know, you're having trouble translating your ideas into words or into something physical or tangible. I don't know. There's something here about I feel like you're too much in your head. I don't know. It just feels like you're too much in your head, pile number 1. Your guides are saying bring it down. Center yourself, ground yourself. I feel like there's something that you want to do. If you guys could see my hand movements behind the camera. I'm like over here trying to bring the energy down. Okay, so your guides are saying like bring this energy, these ideas, these dreams, these goals down to earth. Okay, make them into a reality. Not just keep them as dreams, not just keep them as goals, but actually make them into something tangible. I'm also getting, for some of you, your guides want you to know there is an offer. I don't know, this feels like a peace offer. This feels like a love message with the Knight of Water here. Maybe from a water sign or someone who has heavy water, but also air transits. Meditation. Take a moment to connect to source through quiet, reflective meditation. Yes, you guys need to ground. Pile number 1, your guides are like, your guidance is to ground. Let's come back down to earth. Maybe you're a little spacey. For a lot of you, you have been going through an ascension process. For a lot of you, you might be just tired and you're just like, you know what? It's easier for me to just live up here in the astral realm. But what I'm getting from your guides is that you are elevating, you are ascending, but you also need to be connected to your body. There's a lot of releasing that you have been doing. It could be emotional release or things that were a fantasy, things that were an illusion because of this ascension process that you are currently going through. I feel like this ascension process, for some reason, feels very like fast. It feels like, you know, 1 minute you're in this ascension process, the other minute you're releasing, the other minute you're ungrounded, the other minute it's like all over the place. And that's why they're saying you need to ground, you need to connect back to your body, you need to meditate, go within, connect with your body, with your heart, with your mind, with your soul, like bring it back down. Because for a lot of you, it's this energy of like you're just even like, you don't even know what's going on. That's what it feels like. Like I'm trying to figure things out. You have solar plexus, self-confidence, personal power, and truth. For a lot of you, there has been, so your guidance is here that you've been going through a huge awakening. Things have been erupting around you. Like things have been falling apart. Okay, things have, and this might be even like an emotional thing within you. And for a lot of you, you may be trying to avoid a truth within yourself, or you may be trying to avoid this ascension for some reason. It's kind of like it's easier for me to be up here than to be connected to my body or my emotions, right? For a lot of you, it's like you get lost in your emotions. You lose your personal power when it comes to your emotions. There's been a lot of suppressing here, pile number 1. And I feel like your guides are saying it's okay for you to feel these emotions. It's okay for you to connect with them, because that is where your personal power lies, in you finding a balance within your emotional self, within your emotional turmoil. Because there is an imbalance. There's an imbalance here. And it feels like it's an emotional thing, and it's stripping you from your power. It's stripping you from your strength. For some of you, you need to do a lot of work around your solar plexus. Meditate on your solar plexus. Because you are and you have been releasing a lot because of this ascension process that you have been going through. But anything that you have released is no longer in accordance with your truth. It's no longer something that will empower you. But it feels to me like you're having a hard time believing this, because it's easier for pile number 1, and I mean this with all due respect, it's easier for you to believe in the fairy tale than it is to believe in the truth. And your guides are like, we're not doing that, pile number 1. We're shaking things up. We're shaking things up for you because you've been suppressing too much. And the thing is, it's like a cup. You've been putting in water and water and water, and now it's overspilling. It's overspilling. And I feel like this is in order for you to connect with your truth. There's been a lot of avoidance here, pile number 1. And your guides are just like, no. Finding, for a lot of you, you are finding your truth. And you are finding your personal power. But that is coming from you shaking things up. And in order for you to shake things up, guess what? They have to shake things up for you, within you. You're stepping into the path of awareness. This is huge, pile number 1. You are becoming aware of your truth. You're becoming aware of your own illusions. You're becoming aware of your own personal power. And that is that ascension process. And the path to awareness is huge, because with the path of awareness, you have mastery over yourself. It's no longer mastery over somebody else or over circumstances. It's about me, myself, you, the viewer. And for a lot of you, you're gaining mastery over your emotional self. Because a lot of you, I feel like your emotional self tends to blind you sometimes. It tends to blind you from your personal power, from your truth. And it's like you were seeking this awareness, or you were trying to find your power in something other than yourself. And see, that's the illusion that is being shattered, pile number 1. That is the illusion. You're being gifted the gift of vision. You're being given a sense of motivation. Because your heart yearns for meaningful, focused purpose. Not for illusions, not for fantasy or dreams. It's like your vision, your whole vision is changing. But because your other vision was based on illusion, right? The Knight of Water, it's a beautiful energy, but it can be very elusive, and it can be very, wearing those pink colored glasses, right? And now you're being given a different vision. Work with lapis lazuli and work with Archangel Michael, pile number 1. Okay, because those are the angels that are assisting you at this time. But you are now entering this path of awareness. And the card says, if I sincerely ask, I am always guided back to the right path for me and to my central purpose. Yeah, it's like you're no longer doing things for other people. You're no longer accommodating other people. And not that there's nothing wrong with accommodating and being compassionate. But when it comes to your personal power, when it comes to your dreams, your goals, there's no more compromising. There's no more compromising your truth. And for a lot of you, you did this, maybe subconsciously or maybe intentionally, to guard yourself. Or maybe because, again, you weren't comfortable sitting in your emotional self, in your emotional turmoil, pile number 1. But your guides want you to know things are being shaken up so that you can step into your power and into your strength. So just know you are going through an ascension process, because you are now walking in the path of awareness. So that is what I have for you, pile number 1. If it resonated, hit the like button, subscribe. Do not forget to hit that notification bell so you get notified every time I upload. Take care of yourself. Stay safe. Stay blessed. Bye. Pile number 2. Pile number 2. Let's see. What is your spiritual guidance at this time? Okay. Hold on, you guys. I'm getting the goddess Pele, P-E-L-E. I know I'm butchering her name. I'm so sorry, you guys, but I'm getting her, and I'm also getting the lava stone, and I'm getting the number 5, the number 4, and the number 9. Okay. They're wanting you to not give up. They're wanting you to not give up, to not be distracted from your divine path, pile number 2. Okay? To not be distracted by things around you or people around you. There's a lot of distractions. It's like you're being tempted, is what I'm getting here. You're being tempted to get off your path, to engage in drama or to engage in things that are not meaningful for you, things that are not in alignment with your desires, with your dreams. And your guides are saying, stay on path. Do not give up. So maybe things have been a little bit difficult. They haven't been easy for you. It's kind of like you're going through a spiritual test of some sort. Your commitment is being tested. Your faith is being tested as well. And your guides are saying, be careful of distractions. Stay focused, okay? Strength. You are being guided by the cosmos. Stay strong. Okay, you guys, I swear to God, I don't watch these. I don't take a look at these cards. Okay, so stay strong, stay committed. There's a positive outcome assured. Okay, again, your guides are saying you're so close. It's kind of this, this phrase that says it's always darkest before dawn. It's the same thing. When you're so close to achieving something, it's like all of a sudden all these distractions start coming in, right? All these obstacles, all these things start coming up, and you're just like, why are all these things coming up now? But it's because you're very close to achieving that which you want. And so it's kind of like your guides are saying, okay, you're so close. Are you going to stay committed? Are you going to stay focused? Are you going to stay strong? Because you're so close to that thing that you want. Advancement. Yes, you're making huge strides in your life. Huge strides. There's a big advancement. Quantum. I'm getting quantum leaps. Yeah. You are being propelled forward. Again, the same thing. I always give this metaphor to my clients and to the people that I coach. Think of a bow and arrow, right? Think of a bow and arrow. Before you launch the arrow, you have to pull back, right? You have to pull back in order to launch it. So when you're pulling back that arrow, it might feel like you're going backwards. It might feel like, you know what, all these things are coming up. Like, what the hell? Sorry. Like, what's going on? And your guides are like, but you're about to be launched. You're about to propel forward. Okay, so keep following your heart. Keep following your intuition here. Stay committed, okay? Stay committed. Do not give your energy to low vibrational people or to low vibrational situations. There is no need for that. There is absolutely no need for that. It won't stay still, okay? Wow, you guys. The thing is, okay, pile number 2. Your vibration is ascending. You are entering this new vibration, okay? With this new vibration, because it's being raised and you're being elevated. What's with all these hand movements that I'm doing here behind the camera? Okay, so there's like your vibration is being elevated. And so anything that is, not a vibrational match to this new vibration that you're stepping into or to this higher vibration needs to fall away. Needs to fall away. And it's not that, that situation was bad. And it's not that if it's people that they're bad. It's not that. It's just that, the vibrations change. Okay, maybe, let's say, for example, you were applying for this job or you were applying for this other thing here. And your guides are like, no longer apply for that. Right? Apply somewhere else. And you're like, but I'm not there, or I don't think I'll get there. Your guides are saying it's because you're entering that vibration now. And for some of you, you're adjusting to this new vibration. And for some of you, you're having trouble adjusting because things might seem like they're falling apart. But in reality, it's things that are no longer in resonance with that vibration. That's all that it is. And again, this is where people disconnect. This is where situations you no longer resonate with a group of friends, with your coworkers, or with the work situation, or with the school, or with what you're studying, with the program, with the degree. It's like you no longer resonate with it because you have elevated yourself and you're no longer in that same vibration. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just growth. And sometimes growth happens at you know, some people, there's this phrase that says, some things grow together and some things grow apart, and that's okay, right? But just know that your vibration is elevating here. You're reaching a higher level, spiritually, and you're cutting a lot of energetic cords. You're removing a lot of people that, again, they're no longer in the same vibration. And like I'm saying, because this is people, it's not that they're bad people. Okay, it just means that maybe someone else has somewhere else to be. Maybe the lesson was learned at the time, and then each one has to go their own separate ways, and that's okay. For a lot of you, it's habits. You're like, wow, I used to do this. Yeah, I'm no longer doing that. And it could be something as simple as, you know what, I am deciding to have now a sleep routine, a sleep schedule, or a work schedule. My phone just vibrated as confirmation for somebody. And that's okay. You know, it might be simple as a routine. There's a lot of releasing going on. Pile number one also got this. So I could see that as a collective. We're all elevating at some point. Our vibration is raising. And a lot of us, there's a lot of change here that's going on. Okay, pile number two. And you guys are not the exception here. The message. And your guides are coming in. And they're letting you know, like, we are comforting you, because see, our guides understand. Your guides are coming through and they're letting you know, like, I know it's hard to cut cords. I know it's hard to let go, especially when you have connections or situations that have left an imprint in your life, right? They have, especially with her here. But your guides are saying, we are comforting you. And you might be seeing a lot of feathers. Maybe you have been visiting the beach a lot. And you're like, I don't know why, but I feel like I need to go to the beach to get that salt water, to detox, to release. Because there's a lot that you're releasing through the waves, through the breeze of the beach. Okay? Your guides are wanting you to open your mind to a new perspective. Again, a lot of you might be having trouble adjusting to this new vibration, and that's okay. Your body needs time to adjust. Every time we receive downloads, every time we're going through some type of ascension, or some type of awakening, our bodies need to adjust to this new frequency, to this new vibration, and that's okay. Allow your body to go through that adjustment. You guys are going different pathways. That's what I was like, why am I getting this metaphor of, like, some people or some roots or some paths grow together and others don't, because of that. You're going on a different pathway. And your guides are saying, ask for help if you need it. Ask for guidance if you need it. When I ask questions of my inner being, I discover that beautiful and helpful answers always come to me. Exactly. Ask and you shall be given, right? But you have to ask. Our guides cannot just come in and help us without our permission. It's free will. 14, temperance. Do things in moderation. Don't go into extremes. Okay? For a lot of you, you're moderating the way you eat. Maybe you started a new physical routine. Maybe you started walking, maybe you started running, maybe you started yoga, aerobics, I don't know, Zumba. There's something here that you're doing new. And I feel like this will help you to also move the energy in your body, because again, there's a new vibration in your body here. Beauty. See the beauty in everything. See the beauty in yourself. See the beauty in who you are becoming and where you have been. 6 of air. Yes, for a lot of you, you're halfway there. You already went through the worst, and now you are coming out of this situation. If my camera would focus. For a lot of you, I feel like you're having a hard time kind of seeing the bigger picture. Maybe because you're too zoomed in. You're too hyper-focused. Maybe we need to bring the focus out, see the bigger picture, for you to see things more clearly. But just know that you're moving into calmer waters, okay? And your guides are guiding you out of this situation towards the sun. For some of you, maybe you have Mercury in Aquarius. You might be life path number 6. Yeah, that is what I have for you guys. I hope this was helpful. I wish you the best. Take care of yourself. Stay safe. Stay blessed. If this resonated, hit the like button, subscribe. Do not forget to hit that notification bell so you get notified every time I upload. And I will see you guys next time. Bye. Pile number 3. Let's see. What is your guidance here? What is your guidance? I am getting here. Hold on. I am getting Mary Magdalene. The Ascended Master Mary Magdalene. I am getting here Aqua Aura Quartz as well. That might be a crystal that you want to work with. Again, that is Aqua Aura Quartz. And I'm getting Divine Alchemy. You're going through a process of alchemy. You're going through a period of transmutation. You're applying a spiritual consciousness to physical form so that a new form can evolve. Your guides are saying this is an irreversible change. I don't know who this is for. Before I even flip the cards, they're saying this is an irreversible change. There is no going back here. They're saying the coal is being transformed into the diamond. Your guides are saying this transformation will require patience, courage, and to believe and trust in spirit above anything else. This is a permanent transformation. Again, irreversible change. Wow. Okay. I'm trying to see if there's going to say anything else before I flip the cards. I don't know why I'm getting all these metaphors of coal turning into diamond. The ugly duckling realizes it's a swan. There's healing, there's powerful, there's profound healing transformation taking place, pile number 3 for you guys. It feels to me like there is some type of spiritual repair here. And Spirit is saying you cannot do a patch-up job here, is what I'm saying. But you're actually going to be doing a profound reconstruction that will change the substance, the quality of your physical world and your reality. There will be a purging. There will be a reconstruction. You must believe in yourself. Okay. Freedom. Wow. Follow your heart and nurture your soul with love and freedom to grow. Give yourself the freedom to grow. For a lot of you, I feel like you've been craving freedom. I feel like pile number 3, you don't like to be tied up. I don't know why I'm getting that. That energy sounds very familiar. You don't like to be tied up. You don't like to be put in a box. You don't like to be labeled in any type of way. And it's not that you don't like labels or anything like that, but I feel like if I was to ask my viewer, pile number 3, like, for example, do you resonate with this or this label? You'll probably be like, I can't fit in a label. Like, I'm a little bit of this and that and here and there. And it's like, I don't fit in a label. And I feel like you're starting to realize this as a soul, at a soul level. And so you're starting to see here that your soul is craving for freedom. And your guides are saying, we're giving it to you, but you're going to go through an alchemy, like an alchemical process here. There's going to be a huge reconstruction taking place here within your life. And you will see it not only within yourself, but at a physical level and in your immediate reality. So it can be things like the way, the people you connect with. It can be the way you do work. It can be the way you go about certain things, the way you express yourself. It can be something as simple as, the way you dress yourself, the way you style yourself, the way you live. Patience. What did we say? This alchemical process will require lots and lots of patience. Because it's like you're breaking free from anything that ties you up or that puts you in a label in some way. You're giving yourself the freedom to grow. And that is powerful. And your guides are saying, we're giving you the green light. And with this process, allow things to unfold and happen organically. This will not be no tower moment. This will not happen overnight. Pile number 3, this will be something organic. It will be something that will develop with time. Truth. Pile number 1 also got this. See your light, know your power, have the courage to walk your truth. Pile number 3. You are stepping into your truth from a place of freedom. You're no longer allowing things to tie you down, especially things that are not in alignment with your truth. Because I feel like this is why they're giving me the metaphor of the coal turned into a diamond and the ugly duckling realized this is a swan. Because maybe you held yourself in a box. Maybe you've put yourself in this box. Maybe it's not other people, but it's you, yourself. And let's be realistic. Sometimes we are our own worst enemy, aren't we? And your guides are saying you're breaking out of this mold or out of this box. You're breaking out of the chains. And it's because you realized your light, you realized your power. And now you have the courage to walk your truth. But this isn't going to be an overnight thing or a 2-month thing. This might take a year or years for some. It's a process. Endings. You are releasing because you've gained a new perspective about yourself, about your truth, about what freedom means to you. Because what freedom means to you might not mean the same thing to the person sitting next to you. Maybe freedom to you means being able to travel, just having a backpack like the Fool and going and traveling around the world. And maybe the person next to you might be like, no, freedom to me is about, having a certain amount of money in my bank account. For someone else, freedom can mean owning a house. For someone else, it can be something as having my papers in a country. So freedom is going to mean different things for different people. But you're getting a clear perspective of what freedom means to you. And because you know what this freedom means to you, you're now heading to new adventures. You're heading somewhere else. Somewhere else where you will be free. Yeah. Divine direction. And for a lot of you, you might still be in the process of discovering what that is. And there's going to be many times in your journey where you're going to have to make decisions and you're going to have to sit with yourself, connect with yourself, and ask yourself, what is freedom to me? What does that mean? What is my truth? And make a decision based on those answers. And that is where patience will come in. Because your vision will change as you go, as you evolve. That's why it's a never-ending journey. Because one day you can like one thing. One day freedom can mean one thing to you. And then years down the line, freedom can mean something completely different. And that's what your guides are saying. You will have to be patient because you will be face to face with a lot of forks in the road. And there is no right or wrong path, pile number 3. That's what your guides want you to know right now. There is no right or wrong. It's about what you want to experience and what gives you freedom and what nurtures your soul. What empowers you? What allows you to shine your light? Which path allows you to walk in your truth, in your authenticity? That's why there is no right or wrong. Because like I said, these two things are going to mean very different things to every single person who watches this video. And that's okay. It's all about what you want to experience. That's what it comes down to. But you will go through a lot of endings. And many of the times you will be in this period of confusion. Did I make the right thing? Did I do the right thing? Did I pick the right path for me? Patience, time will tell. You can always course correct. And like I always tell my clients, there is no wrong or right path. All paths lead to where you need to be. They're all lessons learned. They all give you tools for your toolbox. Confront your fears. If they remain in the shadows, you cannot deal with them. For a lot of you, that's the thing. Many reasons why maybe you stayed in certain things or in a box is because things were predictable. Remember, things being predictable does not equate to stability. And I feel like you're learning, you figure that out. You discovered that on your own. And I feel for many of you stayed in this fork in the road because you were afraid. You did not want to confront certain fears. But I feel like your guides are no longer allowing you to keep yourself small or powerless because you do not want to confront your fears. It's not going to work that way. Your guides are saying you won't know how powerful and how strong you are if you don't confront your fears. Because if you don't, they will always hold power over you. Quiet nourishes me. Number 27. Quiet nourishes me. It connects me to the power of now. Exactly. Think of your journey like a sipper, right? It starts forming every step that you take. And the only way to know what is the best option for you or what is the best path for you is to be here in the now, present, and always ask yourself, what allows me to be free? What nurtures my soul? What empowers me? What is connected to my authenticity? Connecting with your intuition, being in the here and the now. Because your guides want you to know you will be prosperous. There is no doubt about that. And your needs will always be met as long as you stay in your authenticity, as long as you don't allow fears to hold you back or to strip you from your power or to put you in a box. You are prosperous. And you will achieve prosperity. Don't doubt that. Virgo, hermit energy, quiet. Pile number 3, I feel like you need some time alone. You're going through a huge metamorphosis right now. That's why it's going to take time. And that's okay. You're soul searching. And I feel pile number 3 that you're very wise. I feel like you have a strong intuition, pile number 3. I feel like you can always trust yourself. And that is the big lesson here with the divine direction. You can always trust your truth. You can always trust your soul and your own inner knowing. But a Virgo can also like control. They can get lost in the details. They could. They're very nervous sometimes, right? Because they want things to be perfect. I mean, they get stuff done. Don't get me wrong. I'm not throwing no shade at Virgo here. None. I have Mercury in Virgo, so I know this energy a lot, pretty well. And it's like you want to control every detail because you want things to be perfect, right? You want to know what's coming ahead so you can problem solve. You can troubleshoot, right? You can troubleshoot. You can, figure things out, and you're really good at it. Don't get me wrong. You're really good at it. But your guides are saying patience. Just keep following your truth because you're now in this path of soul searching. What does truth mean to you, and what does freedom mean to you? And with that will come confronting your fears, and with that will come endings. And if you ever need time to just connect with self, go ahead and do that. That will be really, really good. There's a lot of growth, pile number 3, but it's all leading you towards prosperity, towards success, towards abundance, towards opportunity. You are Empress, Emperor energy here. So that is what I have for you guys. If it resonated, hit that like button, subscribe. Do not forget to hit that notification bell so you get notified every time I upload. Take care of yourself, stay safe, and until next time, bye.